Baltimore agreed to pay $14 million to a man wrongfully convicted of murder almost 40 years ago. Gary Washington spent more than 30 years in prison, always maintaining his innocence. And WJZ investigator Mike Helgren live in the Barkley neighborhood tonight, where this tragedy unfolded all the way back in 1986. Mike, a story of long overdue justice here.
And redemption, Rick. It all started in this very block some 39 years ago and tore apart the life of a young father who is now set to receive millions of dollars in compensation. You're looking at the witness statement signed by 12-year-old Otis Robinson in January 1987, naming Gary Washington as a killer. It was the key evidence in the case against Washington, who spent more than 3 decades behind bars after a jury convicted him. The tragedy began here in the 2300 block of Barkley Street 2 days after Christmas in 1986. The victim, Fahim Bobo Ali, was walking down the street when he encountered 2 men. They began arguing. One of them shot and killed him. Police honed in on Washington, a new dad, just 25 years old at the time, who lived on the block. He's always maintained his innocence. In court filings, Washington's lawyers said police, desperate to make an arrest, threatened the 12-year-old that if he did not identify a shooter, he would be taken from his mother and could be arrested for the homicide himself.
Based on the unreliability of the detective's testimony at this point due to their advanced age, due to the recanting witness, which was the reason the plaintiff was released from prison, we felt at this juncture prior to trial was the best time to settle the case.
The city will pay Washington $14 million to resolve claims police manipulated witnesses and fabricated evidence.
We have come a long way. First of all, making sure that we do a much better job of hiring and keeping folks that should be employed as police officers versus those who may have questionable character. That's the first and most important thing.
This is the second settlement Washington has received since his release in 2019. The state authorized a $3 million payment that came with an apology from the governor in 2024.
11,459 days or 31 years were stolen from Mr. Washington. And on behalf of the entire state, I'm sorry for the failure of the justice system.
Washington's attorney, Renee Spence, tells WJZ Investigates, while this settlement cannot make up for the more than 3 decades Mr. Washington spent wrongfully imprisoned and falsely branded a murderer, it is an important end to a nearly 40-year legal battle to clear his name and hold these officers accountable.
There are no words that can convey how sorry I am.
And sadly, both of Washington's parents died while he was in prison. He told the governor in 2024 that he got through this ordeal by reading a collection of sermons from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. titled Strength to Love. We're live in your corner in Barkley. Mike Helgren, WJZ.
Mike, thank you.